Alright everyone, yeah, I'm going to do a review of my homebrew. I've had this sat around under the stairs for months, and I don't know, I was a bit anxious about trying it. I don't know, like a bit sort of like, oh, I'm not sure if it's going to taste good or it's going to taste disgusting, and it was putting me off. And I thought maybe the longer I leave it, it might get a bit better. I wasn't really sure, so this is my first time trying it. It looks quite clear. It's been in the fridge for a few days. It does have sediment at the bottom. I don't mind a bit of sediment on my beer. There is quite a lot there. You can see it's like, I don't know, I'm going to be kind of careful pouring it, but yeah, here we go. I don't know what the name of the beer is. It's got no label. It was like a little test brew to see how it came out, and I guess I was going to call it the Abomination IPA because I did name one of the videos bottling an abomination. So we'll see. This has been it's been under the stairs for a while. Oh, bloody hell. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, it's lively. Definitely got a bit of fizz going on here. Oh, I fucked up that pour there. That's worrying, that amount of fizz there. Look at that. Oh my god. Why is it so fizzy? Surely it shouldn't be that. Okay, brewers, you can tell me what the hell's going on here. This doesn't seem right. What the hell have I made here? Oh god. I can smell the beer here. What I want to do now is get up and get another glass, because this is never gonna. Look at this! Look at that head. But I daren't leave the bottle sitting here because it's just foaming away like a mad thing. Right. Bear with me, people, because I'm not prepared to edit this video in any way. I'm gonna have to just run and get another glass. Oh man, it's just fizzing. It's never endingly fizzing. Can you see it? I can't really. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. It's just fizzing away endlessly. Right. 1 second. No, what should I don't know what to do. I'm racked by indecision. Okay, this is. I suspect something's gone wrong here. I don't know, but I don't think beer's meant to fizz quite this much. Is it picking it up? I don't know. I can't tell on the little like viewfinder screen. Well, on my phone screen, whether it's showing how much it's fizzing, but it's just like endlessly coming forth. You know what? It smells nice actually. I can smell the beer, and it smells actually really tasty. But the amount of fizz on this thing is, I don't know. Can the camera film that? Probably not. See how it's just coming and coming and coming endlessly. What am I meant to do here? I didn't plan for this. I'm sorry. This video. How long has it been going? 4 minutes. 4 minutes of me of a bottle foaming away in my hands with like no idea what to do with it. I can't put it down because it would just keep foaming over the top. Like, oh man, what do I do here? So what I could do is try and balance it on in this glass here. This is a bad idea. This is bad news. Okay, keep an eye on this glass while I go and get another glass to pour it into. This is going to fall, isn't it? When I move away, this is going to fall. Excuse my crotch. let's try this again. You know, it smells absolutely beautiful. If this tastes like it smells, I'll be really happy with what I've made. My God, what a ridiculous amount of head on a beer. Yeah, I don't really know what to do with this. That's God almighty. What a cock up. Honest to God. I don't see how I've got here, look. There's that, and that. That's the entire contents of that bottle. It looks like there's hardly anything here. Fucking God. First brew, alright, first home brew. Let's right, I'm gonna have a sip from this. It looks quite nice and I don't know, cloudy as fuck, but I don't know, it looks a nice colour. Let's try it. You know what? That's nice. Fucking tasty beer. There's a bit of a sour aftertaste. Tastes a bit. I was worried that when I was cooking it, when I was brewing it, it was going to taste burnt because it started to smell a bit burnt. There's a little bit of a. It's not like an off taste. Like I know what an off beer tastes like, and I would readily admit it if it tasted of this. It doesn't taste off, but it tastes almost. There's like a little bit of a slightly dodgy flavour on the aftertaste. Maybe it's just too much hops for the beer because the amount of beer that I actually made and the amount of hops I put in it. You know, like I put the amount of hops in for about twice as much as the beer I made. So, but you know what? It smells absolutely beautiful. Like the hops, you can really smell them citra hops in there. It smells so delicious, and the taste of it, apart from the slightly sour aftertaste, is really nice actually. So I'll have another go. Yeah, no, that's. You know what? You could give me that beer in a bar, and yeah, I wouldn't know that was a homebrew beer. I honestly was expecting, like, I was a bit sort of like, oh, should I drink this? I was expecting it to taste absolutely god awful, and I was just prepared to make maybe a funny video of me drinking a really terrible homebrew beer, because it was my first, and the amount of fuck ups that I made, I was expecting it to just have gone off in the bottle, to be all contaminated and shit, and this tastes perfectly fine. I've got another few bottles of this. No idea what the percentage was or anything like that. I don't know how strong it is. And I don't know what that fizzing's all about. You know, maybe some home brewers will be able to tell me. They'll see that fizzing away like that crazy head, and they'll be able to tell me what it is, but I have no idea. The actual head on the beer is kind of dirty looking. You can see all, I don't know if that's the sediment or whatever. Yeah, it's not a very clear beer by any stretch of the imagination, but taste-wise, the guy in the brew shop where I went in and said, like, I want to make a beer, and this is my first beer, and I don't really know what I'm doing. He said that, you know, go for like the really hoppy one, because the hops, when you've got a real strong hop flavour, it sort of it hides a lot of the flaws that you're likely to, you know, like all the things you like to mess up in your first brew. The hops will kind of come in and sort of mellow all those tastes out and sort of override it in a way, and maybe that's what's happened, because you know what, the smell of the hops, when it you can just smell it coming off the beer so strongly. It smells absolutely gorgeous, and yeah, it's that's what hits you. It's honestly, I'm not saying that just because, you know, I've made this and I'm trying to like big myself up. I thought it might be more amusing to be drinking an absolutely terrible beer, but I mean, yeah, there's a bit of a head on it, and it doesn't look the cleanest. It's got like a lot of like, I don't know, dirty looking bits in in the beer. Maybe the you know, the sediment and stuff. But it doesn't taste like a bad beer or anything. I've worked in lots of pubs, done like you know, like cellar management. I've done a cellar management course, and you know, just generally working in pubs for a few years. I know like what a bad beer tastes like, or if a beer's gone off or anything like that. And this definitely doesn't. It's not like the most amazing brew. I say there's a slight like aftertaste where you think, oh, but yeah, and the head is absolutely stupid on it. I don't know if that salt added anything to it. There is a bit of like I don't know, maybe a little like a richness to the flavour. Honestly, like I wish I had someone else here to taste the beer with me to give me their honest opinion, because I feel like maybe because I've brewed it myself, maybe I'm sort of over egging it a bit. But this, to me, this tastes like a pretty decent beer. And, yeah, I'm not just saying that. The amount of professional, you know, proudly brewed beers that I've drank and slagged off, and now I'm drinking my own shitty homebrew and singing its praises. But yeah, you can see it is really cloudy. Yeah, perfectly fine beer. Actually quite drinkable and tasty. Very hoppy. If you're not into those kind of beers, you probably wouldn't like this. But yeah, for the Abomination IPA, whatever the hell I've created here with the smoke salt and whatever the fuck, the absolute horrible state of the brew that I made, my first attempt, it was just awful. So the fact that I've got this beer out of it, I am so surprised, honestly. I'm hoping it's not too strong, because I'm drinking the bottle down here. It's quite moreish, and you know, I'm on the fluoxetine. I don't want to be drinking lots of alcohol. It makes me feel a bit sick. Now we're getting to the sediment now, so I'm going to try to pour a bit carefully, but I don't mind too much sediment really. It's just, it looks a bit sort of gross in the bottle here. I don't really want to drink all of that, but it's fine. It's fine when it's floating around in the beer. It's not like big lumpy bits in there or nothing. It just looks a bit cloudy. It's fine. Perfectly serviceable beer. You could probably can that up as some kind of trendy craft beer, and the hipsters would drink that right up. Absolutely nothing wrong with it, honestly. I'm not just saying that. I've got like 3 bottles left. Well, like, yeah, I can't remember any bottled. There was like the last bottle I made was slightly, had slightly less in than one of the others, so it ended up, I think I filled it up with water to fill the bottle up, so it's slightly less strong than the other two. But yeah, it's yeah, this is fine. I don't know how strong it is. I'm starting to feel a bit sort of like I've had 2 beers already, and this is what happens when I'm on, because I'm on the antidepressants. I can't really drink much. I can only have like 2 or 3 pints, and then I start to feel a bit sort of dizzy, and I have to stop drinking. But I don't know what it is. I ate a pizza earlier. I'm not like on an empty stomach, but I'm starting to feel a bit like maybe there is a bit of alcohol in there. I was worried maybe it wasn't going to be very strong. I don't know, like the mash, maybe there wasn't enough sugars in the mash or whatever the hell the terminology is. But starting to feel a bit that kind of warm feeling on my face. So there's definitely alcohol in there as well. Alright, 15 minutes in. I'm sorry that it took so long to actually get to the drinking bit because of just the endless foaming. I've never seen a beer do that before. I don't know what caused it. I put honey, like a drop of honey into every bottle to kind of keep it fermenting in the bottle. So yeah, maybe they're all going to do that when I open them up. Maybe that's what's caused this craziness. But yeah, I've never seen beer do that before. Yeah, this is nice. You know what, the more I'm drinking it, the more I'm enjoying it. Yeah, Fudge's Abomination IPA. It's turned out alright. I'm pretty happy with it. I think I need to get someone else to try it to give me their honest opinion and you know, an impartial judge. That'd be good. Yeah, alright, that's my review of my own beer. Pretty fucking good. I'm really happy with that. I'm gonna go on and make another one next time. Maybe I've got my wormwood all dried in a jar, so maybe the next one will be my my wormwood beer. See how that turns out. Alright. Honestly, that is such a surprise. Yeah, I'm quite what's the word? Bolstered, is it? I'm quite, you know, encouraged to make another beer now because that's actually turned out halfway decent. Yeah, very pleased. All right, hope you liked my first ever homebrew. If you haven't seen it, there's like I made videos of the process as I was brewing it, all the mistakes that I made along the way, so you can kind of see it and see how I got to this point. If you want, like, you know, it's not a how-to brew beer. It's just someone's first attempt at brewing and what can go wrong. And yeah, I still came out with a decent beer. So hope you enjoyed watching, and if you haven't, go check out the other brewing videos. All right, bye.